Listen, the reason why God says sex outside of marriage is dangerous and why God, from in the beginning, when He made Adam, placed Adam to sleep and took Eve, He took a bone from Adam and made woman. And He says it's not good for Adam to be alone. That was the first marriage. And I know the devil is perverting what God has created, the ordinance of God in these end times. But can I tell you that it is dangerous? Because when you go and sleep with someone that you are not married to, it's not just physical intimacy and sensation and desires going on right there. There is a level of spiritual transaction that is taking place. It is called a soul tie. And that's very dangerous. So it's not just you discharging and the person discharging into you. There are spiritual things being discharged in your life, demons. So if that person you slept with is struggling with generational curses, witchcraft, perversion, homosexuality, you name it, all the manner of things that that person is struggling with, all of that is going to be deposited and discharged in your life because it's a spiritual transaction. And some of you know what I'm talking about because when you go and sleep with someone and you're not married, or even if you're married and you go outside of your marriage as a woman or as a man and you go and sleep with that person or with her or him, after the sex and after all that is been done, you will realize sometime after that you begin to operate different. You will realize that you picked up something and bring in your marriage or bring in your relationship, and that something is a devil, it's a demons. And so, if you were not promiscuous, you will realize now that you are very promiscuous and you don't know why. And then you picked up all of that and you give it to your girlfriend, or you give it to boyfriend, or you give it to your husband or to your wife, and then all of a sudden your wife begin to behave different. All of a sudden your husband begin to behave different. And no peace in your marriage. Your wife begin to be promiscuous. Your husband begin to be promiscuous. Have 10 girlfriend. Wife have 10 boyfriend. This is very dangerous. And this is one of the reason why relationship doesn't last for long, because people are running around sleeping with all different kind of person and picking up all these legions and demons and creating all these covenances and soul ties. They don't know that they're putting themselves in bondage. And so when you settle down and ready to get married and you find a wife or find a husband, you will realize, and some of you know what I'm talking about, that sometimes you're having this attraction for this female, even though you don't love her, even though you're married. Same thing for the man, same thing for the woman, you're having this attraction for this man. Sexually, you're having feelings and desires for this person, and you have moved on a long time ago, but it's still there. Why? You want to know why? Because there's a soul tie. And this is why a lot of persons are still emotionally and sexually, psychologically and physically attached to their exes, to their past lovers, because the soul ties are not broken. And that is why it's so easy for them to fall into this habitual sexual adultery and perversion and fornication so often time. So sleeping around is very dangerous. Fornication is dangerous. Adultery is dangerous because it opens the door to the spirit spouse, the spirit husband. Those are the demons that comes into your dream realm and have sex with you, and they don't care. They don't care. They have no limit. They come anytime and they harass and torment you, and they have sex with you, and it's as if you can't do nothing about it, because you want to know why? Because the doors are open through that sin of adultery, fornication, or masturbation, or pornography, or what do you call it, perversion, or whatever sexual sin, or by going to the club, or by sleeping around. These are how the doors are open to these spirits. So I implore, if you come across this audio, stop. Stop fornicating. Stop adultery. Stop the masturbation. Stop the pornography. Stop the perversion. Stop going to the strip club. Stop entertaining sexual things. Stop doing what you're doing that are opening your life to legions of demons that is going to affect not only your life, it's going to affect your children. It's going to affect your children. It's going to affect your children, because once you open the doors and those demons come into your life, you open the gate and they come, they have access to your house, they have access to your kids. So that is why God says marriage is honorable. Marriage is honorable. Marriage is honorable. Marriage is honorable. And the bed undefiled. So right now, whether you're a Christian or not, marriage is honorable. And for those who are a Christian and you're not yet married, marriage is honorable. Stop sleeping around. Stop playing games, because you're destroying yourself by creating soul ties and by picking up all these demons that is going to mess up your life if you don't get delivered from them.